I did have a couple of thoughts on it. We saw Scoob. It was actually one of the recommendations we had on Instagram on our last post. I think it was like last week. Uh, I'm kind of like in the middle with it. I think it definitely has some funny moments.
Yeah.
Like there's some funny moments. I don't know. I caught myself like laughing, like really laughing. I was like, oh, that was funny.
I don't know why I'm laughing, but
Yeah,
it's funny.
like that was really funny. But I also felt it kind of dragged in the beginning. I liked the opening sequence with them as kids, and how Scooby and Shaggy become friends, and how the whole group meet, and then the intro song and all that. I thought that was great. But I think it was when Scooby and Shaggy get like abducted, and like I think it was the fact that they were split up the whole time.
Yeah.
That I was kind of like, it felt a little draggy. There are some funny moments.
And the story, I was like, oh, this is what
the
they
story's
went with.
the story's very like big.
Yeah,
you know?
I did not expect the story to go like that. I thought it would be more like grounded.
Yeah, it's a very big story. It's like them just apart the whole time. The humor, it's a kids film, so I'm not gonna. I definitely get that. Yeah. But there's some funny moments in it. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
It was funny.
It was a little draggy in the middle.
Yeah.
When it was, I thought the Blue Falcon could have been funnier. I liked the idea of him. There was some parts that he was really funny.
Yeah.
But there was some parts that fell flat. I felt like he could have actually. I loved the idea of him being like.
Yeah, that was a missed.
Yeah, it was a missed opportunity there. There was funny moments, but it could have been
like when he gets the wings and he hits. I don't know why I found that funny.
When he launches up.
When he launches up, he hits himself over and over.
Yeah, he has some funny moments. But I feel like the idea of the character, there's a lot of missed moments with him. But I enjoyed it. The one of the funnier scenes
with Tracy Morgan.
Was that Tracy Morgan? Yeah. He plays the little kind of like caveman in the planet. Yeah. And like one of the birds like
shits on the floor.
They pretty much drop like a hot turd. And they're like, oh, and he's like, oh, don't worry, if it lands on you, just rub it in. It's like lotion.
I don't know why. Like
that killed me.
Like I don't know why I loved it.
Because
like,
I just imagined like that character, that little mini caveman character, like a turd just dropping on him, and he just like rubs it in.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It was really funny. I think
it's the way he said it.
It was delivered well. Yeah, like that one stuck on me. Like I still think about that line because it was really.
I don't
funny.
know. Yeah, it was weird.
And I like the whole Scooby and Shaggy like that friendship storyline and stuff like that. But the main issue I had, I think, was just that they were separate the whole time.
Yeah.
And the story was a little like bonkers. Like it was like this whole thing.
I was so confused by it.
Yeah. But
in a sense, it's about this big gate and like this demon thing. And
he has the key.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like them like how he's in the show.
Yeah, like a simpler thing.
It's like this fake ghost or whatever.
And I kind of want to watch the shows now just to see,
Yeah.
But I liked it.
The villain had like I don't know why that one scene with the villain Dick.
Yeah. He kept saying Rick or something.
Yeah, he kept calling me Rick. He's like, no, it's Dick.
Yeah,
Dick.
Like, what's going on here? What's going on here, Warner Brothers?
Yeah, they really went all in.
Yeah,
because they really went all the way with that Dick.
Yeah, it was funny. It was a funny joke.
Yeah.
And the funny one was at the end when he's when he finds his partner, his dog.
Yeah.
And he thinks he's dead, and he's like crying, and the dog is just crying.
Like, laughing.
He's laughing because he's acting dead to see what he does. That was really funny too. It had some funny moments, or like one moment that was kind of a missed opportunity for me that I was like getting ready to laugh was when Fred's car breaks, when it blows up, and he's like looking at it and he's putting the shield on. And
yeah,
they built it up perfectly, like him like he was like, no, my car, and then but I think the joke kind of fell flat when he just kind of got hit.
Yeah,
I felt like they could have done something else with it. But it was funny. It has funny moments, like Fred with the
cop.
The cop, but it was actually the villain in disguise.
Like, I'm so confused right now.
Yeah, like that stuff was funny. That stuff it has funny moments. The story's a little bonkers, but I liked it. I thought it was good. I just didn't like that they were separated the whole time. A lot of the movie is let's go get Scooby and Shaggy.
And Simon Cowell is in the movie.
Yeah, let's go get Scooby and Shaggy, and then they'll find Shaggy, but then now Scooby's kidnapped, so they gotta go. It's a lot of them just being separated, and
maybe
then they
come in the sequel.
They do sequel bait. They do sequel bait, which would be cool. If they did, I wouldn't mind a sequel.
it worked better as like this type because I think a live action.
Yeah, like the live action one, James Gunn, it was gonna be like this rated R. Like there was like a scene like and it makes sense because when I watched the movie as a kid, the live action.
You don't notice that.
I never noticed the adult elements in that movie. You know, like the characters were just very sexualized and there was like sexual jokes and sexual tension, or when Shaggy's looking for his friends and he's like sniffing and then he's smelling the weed and then he sees them, he finds them by smelling the weed and they're like, ah! Like I was like, wow, like look at it now, it's like I
remember in that beach scene with the girl.
Yeah, there's like
I remember when I was little, I was like, man, I was like, this character is like now I look, I was like, man, this character's being very sexual.
Yeah,
but and again, when I was little,
you brush it off.
Yeah, but I was like, man, why is this character being so like sexual right now?
Yeah,
that was weird.
Yeah, and again, it was one of those things. It's crazy what editing can do to a movie, because.
But now when I look at it now, it does have that rated R look.
There's a rated R cut there because the studio backed out like last second, and they just recut the movie to make it PG.
Sucks.
It's crazy.
I would love to see it.
Yeah, it's crazy what editing can do. How you can make a movie.
Because what if it's really funny?
I'm sure it was,
like,
but I can understand like it would hurt the image of Scooby-Doo, because imagine trying to watch this movie, the animated one, knowing that there's a rated R version, and you won't be able to see those characters the same.
Man, because they're trying to like sexualize the movie. I was like, damn.
So even if you try to watch watch it as a cartoon,
we should watch it.
Yeah, we probably should just rewatch them to see. Because they have them both on HBO Max.
2 parts, right?
Yeah, on HBO Max.
And then I don't know how that got a sequel.
I don't know. I guess it made money. And, yeah, the studio backed out last second. And it's crazy what editing can do, where you can cut it from this rated R film to a PG. But it still has those little rated R moments.
Because I remember in the movie, I was seeing them in the castle. There's the guy that was chasing him, he's dressed up very weird. And I was like, man, something about this movie, like the outfits and stuff in this movie is very adult-like.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some scenes where, like, with the guy in the castle, like, I forgot the outfit he was wearing, but I don't know, it's just, you just see the vibes.
Yeah,
in that movie.
It's very interesting. I would like to see.
I would love to see a rated R.
Yeah, that rated R cut, you know.
Hopefully they get that hashtag going.
Yeah, it's crazy. And speaking with editing and all that stuff, how it can change a movie, and we're just to talk about it briefly, because I'm not gonna do a full review on this movie, but we saw Fantastic Four last night as well.
It's a snooze.